everyone, for today's video, we asked 5 random students about their learning styles.
So for me, the type of lesson I interest the most is the biology, and I prefer learning it by kinesthetic learners. Why? Because it involves being able to detect changes in body position and movements. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Liza May Abias Duran, 20 years old and a BA Ed student from Sitio Ming Dasnaga Extension Campus, and the type of lesson I interest the most is the history classes, which is I am curious about how did we fought back from our colonizers and our way of living back then. And the type of learning I prefer to it is through visualizing it and auditory or visual or auditory because these two for me is very important, and this is the easiest way for me to learn that topic or the lesson. Thank you.
The types of lesson that gives me an interest is like chemistry, because it gives me a chill or a feelings of excite in doing some experiments. I prefer learning it by an actual, or should I say, with the guidance of a professor by my side for my safetyness. That's why I choose kinesthetic learning, because it is hard for us to learn a chemistry without touching the things and a guidance of a teacher to us. Thank you.
As we all know, the brain processes information is through visuals or by seeing it. Individuals are more likely see information, they understand it better, and this may be unable to comprehend oral instructions. And visual learners benefits from diagrams, graphs, and flowchart, as well as handouts that allow them to note down whatever they hear or see as it is conveyed. In my experience, I am more likely notice small details and remember faces than names, and I usually enjoy reading, drawing, and doing crafts. I will observe situation first before intervening it. So visual learning is the lesson I am interested the most and prefer in learning, because in this, it is my creative way to express myself.
Everyone, I am Rafa May Buntilaw, and today I am going to answer the question, what type of lesson interests you the most and how do you prefer learning it? Is it through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic learner, and why? Now, the lesson that interests me the most includes lecture, demonstration, role-playing, oral recitation, and blended method such as reading and writing. And I prefer learning it through kinesthetic way. When we say kinesthetic, it requires us to manipulate or touch material to learn. It is the combination of the visual and auditory study technique, which I found the most helpful learning technique to improve my critical and analytical thinking skills. And kinesthetic learning technique not only present a single or simplest information, but it also encourages students to discover information and perform learning through trial and error experimentation.
For you, what learning style you prefer?